What's up, guys? So today I'm making some bags out of some jeans. So earlier today I actually went live on Twitch to stream some of my production, so I'm not going to be able to show everything, but I took the pants that I made yesterday, so my most recent video before this one, my Oceanic Emotions, and I cut the jeans and I made bags. Okay, what I actually did with this one though was I sewed flat and I did zigzag stitching instead of sewing inside out. Because usually what I'll do for my bags is I will sew them inside out, like shut like that. That way when I flip them like this, it has a smooth edge, a perfect finish, like this bag right here. You can see that smooth finish right there. But I didn't want that for this design. I wanted that edgy, like messy look, so I actually just did it flat sewing on the outside. And you can't really see this side because the stitching is brown, but you can tell on this side. All right, so I have this bag here, and I have this bag here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna add my straps. So I went to Hobby Lobby. I got 6 yards of this this navy blue strap material. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sew them on. I also bought these some parachute buckles and adjustable strap adjusters. So you're gonna need these for the strap part. You don't need them, you can just sew it, but if you have those, then you can obviously create it to where you can adjust it, which is ideal because sometimes you might want to give the bag to someone else who's smaller or bigger than you. So providing them with that choice is pretty important. So what I'm going to do now is I opened this zipper area and I'm just going to sew this right on the inside right there, just like that. You can see the strap. That way I'm gonna sew it there and it's gonna close as well and it'll be at the perfect spot. See what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and sew this on and then we're gonna add the strap adjusters and the buckles. So one thing is you wanna take the side that's gonna be the front side, so whether you're wearing it like this or on this side, you want generally a part that's gonna be the front, facing the front always. That's gonna be the side that you add this parachute buckle to, okay? So I'm gonna cut it about right there so that I can adjust my parachute buckle, and then we're gonna add the other half, okay? So I'm gonna get these scissors right here and just cut this. Then I'm gonna attach the parachute buckle and sew it on. Show you what I mean. So you see there's two sides, one with a single loop, and then there's the one with this double loop mechanism. You're gonna wanna use the single loop on this front side, okay? So bam, just a simple loop. And then I'm gonna fold it over and sew it together like that. If you want, you can sew it like that, or you can fold it again and then sew it on like that. So you can add triple layer or double layer. I'm gonna go ahead and do mine triple layer. So it'll be sewn on and attached just like that. So I added two lines of some sewing, stitching, whatever, and voila. So now we're gonna go ahead and cut these off, and then we'll add the other part of this strap. Okay, so here we have the side with the belt, the parachute buckle, and then we have the other side sewn on, and there's no buckles on it yet or nothing like that, no adjusters. So you want to make sure that it's straight. You don't want to add your clip and then have it twisted like that, because then it's gonna just look and feel weird for whoever's wearing it. So you want to make sure it's straightened. And then you're gonna get your clip, and then it'll be, so you see there's this last loop, this middle one, and the first one. So I'm actually gonna use the first one. I'm actually gonna use the middle one first, and then slide it into the first one. Okay, so have my middle buckle, sliding it up, and then in through this first one right here. Okay, slide it down. Then we're gonna come over here to this side. And you're gonna go, there's a bottom one and a top one. You're gonna go in through the bottom one first, and then out through the top one. Bam. You see? Now we can pull this up. Now we're gonna come back to our other adjuster that we put on. And then it's gonna go in through the first one. So you gotta kind of move this one over so that it fits again. And then it's gonna go back through that last open one. So it was in the middle, up, and then out the first one, and then it's coming back around. Then it's gonna be out in through the first one, and then out through the last one. Just like that. Now obviously got more than I needed just in case. I got 6 yards. Really, might only need 4 for both my projects. But yeah. So now everything's sewn on. My last step is really just to sew this part. And I'm just gonna sew it shut like I did with the other one. So I'm gonna fold it over twice. So I have a triple layer, and then I'm just gonna sew it. That's gonna prevent this from coming undone. If it ever comes down all the way over here, that bulky sewing is going to stop the thing from coming undone. So a little bit of security. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sew it on right now. So now you can see I've sewn here. The straps are on. The bag is done. But this is only half of it, alright? I still have this other smaller bag. And I'm just gonna repeat the same process. Exact same process how I did on this one is gonna be done here on this bag.